Hi, welcome to Mentoring Moments with Pastor Paul. In this video, we're going to talk about the mentoring, the orientation of life. You know, there are two ways in which our lives can be oriented. One is the external, the other one is internal. Now, I want you to think about this. What does the world celebrate? Do you know, pretty much everything that the world celebrates is based on external. You know, people talk about the acquisitions, what they have. People talk about their associations, who they know. People talk about their accomplishments, what they have done. People talk about their abilities, what they can do. People even talk about their appearance, how they look. All these things are external factors. This is what the world celebrates. And people who are celebrated, we call them celebrities. So it is the external things that we celebrate. But nobody pays attention to the internal. But you know what God celebrates? God celebrates the internal. That's why in our life, we need to pay attention to the internal. In one of my previous videos, I shared with you how to mentor the orientation, the foundation of life. That means the substructures, the inner world. That's the key. You and I, we need to pay attention to how we are wired on the internal. And that is where we need to focus on in our mentoring. So rather than being oriented towards external, we are internal. How would it look like? That means if you're an internally driven person, it means that rather than valuing accomplishments, which is external, you will value authenticity, which is internal. Rather than celebrating competency, which is external, you will be celebrating character, which is internal. Rather than living for the applause of people, which is external, you will be living for the approval of God, which is internal. Rather than wanting to look good in the eyes of people, which is external, you will really work hard in being good, which is internal. That means everything about your life will change. This is why we take time in our mentoring to journey with people so that people who are oriented on the external will be weaned and slowly embrace life on the internal. And when their orientation changes from being external to internal, I tell you what, they almost become like a new people because their affections change, their life change, their value system change. As a result, they will grow to be a certain kind in the kingdom of God. God bless you.